Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Morning Wood. So glad you could jump up on my wood. It's going to be a good wood show today. Throbbing, pulsating, ejaculating, masturbating, concentrating, and constipating. It's going to be all the 80s. I don't know why I did that. But anyways, hi. Announcement tomorrow on the show. We have Modern Medusa. We have D coming back. We also have Frank from the Geek Room. And yeah, that should be a good show. Also, as always, at the end of the show, you can ask questions. We will answer those questions if they're not completely autistic. Well, D will answer the autistic ones. And and please tip through the show. I will read your messages along with your tips. Got a stream go of $41.20 because it's 41.20, not 4.20. I don't know why, but $41.20 is the stream go. If we make that stream go, Luna will prostitute herself for some reason. Anyways, that's it. Show's over. Goodbye now. We're joined by the one and only ad friendly as fuck, as I like to call him, Makusa.
Yeah.
I've never called him
Makusa. Always calls me that. I don't know. I'm just happy to be here on as you described, the Woody Wood Show.
Yeah, the Woody Wood Show.
The Woody Wood Show. I feel like that's where I belong.
It's the Space Odyssey show. We're also joined by the rap machine, the Atlanta Georgian, the future Canadian, Marshal Manson.
How'd you know that shit? You can read my head, dude. It's amazing.
Yeah. How dwello. And we're joined by one of my favorite people on the fucking planet. She makes my face smile and my penis spit. Luna.
Oh, God. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
She also makes KKK members very angry because she's black. We had an awesome show yesterday. If you guys didn't catch the show, I suggest go back and watch the show. We had Soda. We had Anna had a Hearts, and we had Skip Talk Live, and that show just flowed so fucking perfectly. Conversation was good, so I hope it goes that way today, but it probably won't since D's here.
I'm gonna fuck it all up, pimp. I'm gonna do it.
By the way, D, if you want to, I just need you for the rest of the week.
You need me for the rest of the week?
I need you for the rest of the week on the show.
Like,
I need you.
Like in a sexual way.
In a very sexual way.
That's what it sounded like to me.
What is I was saying that was my confession of the day. What is like the most it was like the most awkward confession you ever had to make to someone?
Oh, I know.
Confession?
Like you had to make. Go ahead, Marshall. You said you know.
I had to tell. Oh man, I had to tell Faith my fetish, which was out there, but that was no, but it was really awkward, and I'll just leave it at that.
Well, so but I mean, say that shit. Now you know. I want to know.
I just know it was because I mean, like it was before we were together. Give me a sec.
It sounds like you like. Anyways, so you told her your kink, and now you ain't gonna tell me and D and Luna. That sucks.
Yeah, dude, we're supposed to be able to shame kinks on this channel, I think.
Yes. I hate when people say you can't kink shame. Fuck that. If it's weird to me, I'm going to say it's fucking weird.
But that's not shaming. That's not shaming. Saying it's weird is like, that's how I feel about it. Shaming is like, you should feel bad for liking toes, you weird fuck.
Okay. But some people is like, well, I said things are weird before. Don't kink shame me, man.
Yeah. What if kink shaming is your kink?
Yeah, exactly. What if kink shaming is your kink? Can you kink shame that person for kink shaming?
Yeah, dude.
So we're in like a kink shame, fucking wormhole. So that was your big confession. What about you, Luna? Your most awkward, like, you had to confess something to somebody? Besides the time you tell me that you like to take photocopies of me and stick them in your vagina. Yeah.
Oh,
He does that with photocopies of me, but up his asshole. So.
Oh my gosh, there's so many.
So many.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
No, not kinks. Like the most awkward confession you ever had to make to someone.
She's like racking her brain for all the weird kinks she has.
Like, if you ever had to tell someone that, I don't know, just anything. You don't have to actually tell us what you told them, but like, never mind, fuck it. I learned
it's no fun unless you give people details, dude. People want to know the details to your awkward bullshit. That's why we want to know what. That's why we want to know what the fucking kink was.
I had to tell somebody I was fucking his wife one time.
Ooh.
That was
How did that go?
Well, we ended up fighting.
I'm sure.
But it was like 3 days. We ended up fighting 3 days later. And the weird thing was, I was the asshole in the situation, but it ended up I looked like the victim in this situation because him and two of his boys came to attack me at my house, and one of them got hit with a claw hammer.
That's like attempted fucking murder, dude.
Well, they came in my house on me. I hit him with a claw hammer. I'm just saying. I didn't hit him with the claw part. I hit him with the fucking hammer part. But
yeah, like that's that much fucking better. Jesus.
But him in the jaw fucked his whole shit up. But they was trying to whoop my ass, homeboy. I did make it worse because I fucked his wife. But
well, I got one. It's not like anything I feel any shame for, by the way. But it was an awkward confession. And I didn't have to make it either. I don't feel like I really had to. I could have lied and said a number of other things, but here's how it goes. So I applied for this job, and it was really important that I'm do really well. I got the fucking job. And during like the beginning, like introduction days of the job, there's like these classes you got to do. And I was late to one of these classes, and I had to tell them why I was late to the class. I like got into the class, or like, you need to go talk to this person and explain why you're late. You can't just be late, motherfucker. And I'm like, oh shit. Okay. So what had happened was, I woke up late, but I was still going to make it, you guys. It's one of those, like, you wake up with a fucking panic because you've been snoozing your alarm in your subconscious for like an hour or so. So I had like 10 minutes to actually get there, and thankfully I lived really close. But as I'm running out to my car in the apartment complex, just like mid-stride, I shit myself. Just full on, like, complete explosive diarrhea in my pants. So I've got like my keys in my hand. I'm like ready to go. Like, oh, I cannot go like this. I had to fucking turn around, do the walk of shame, back to my apartment, take a fucking shower, right? Put on some clean clothes, and then go back. So when I'm in there talking to these dudes, and I'm worried that I'm gonna immediately get fired, right? I'm worried that shit, I was late and now it's done. Like, that was my one chance. I shit myself and it's over. So I thought maybe I'll have a chance. Yeah, just tell them the truth. So I did. And it worked out. It definitely worked out. It would have worked out anyway, even if I hadn't told him the truth. I figured that out later. Like, I could have totally lied, but yeah, totally shit myself. It was bad.
Yeah, well, that's that would be awkward to tell. I just
fucked my gut up. I was like drinking like so many beers the night before, right? That was my problem. Is I consumed all the beer, and I didn't take my morning shit because I was in a hurry, and then just
I find that to be a very common thing with me and beer. Beer always makes me want to shit a lot. Whiskey, not so much, but beer makes me want to shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Y'all know who Busy Phillips is?
Yeah.
No.
She's an actress. She's been in a lot of movies and stuff. She was on Freaks and Geeks. You remember the show Freaks and Geeks?
Nope.
Yeah.
Well, it was a show on NBC for one. It only lasted one season. It had a lot of superstars now in the show back then, but they're stars now. It had James Franco. It had what's his name? The guy with the funny laugh. Started in Zack and Marie Make a Porno. All that shit.
Fuck! He's the fucking
Zorro.
Jew. He's the Jew. That's all I know.
Been in so many movies. Anyway, his name.
God damn it, Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen.
There you go. It's fucking right on the tip of my brain.
But other people. Anyways, she was on the show, right, with James Franco. She is now, she said, Busy Phillips says James Franco assaulted her while filming Freaks and Geeks. In her upcoming memoir, the 39-year-old actor alleges that James Franco shouted at her and pushed her to the ground in 1999 on the set of the TV sitcom Freaks and Geeks. Yeah. So it's not like I don't think it's a Me Too. Now this is not a Me Too movement. There. This is an actual he threw her ass to the ground.
That would be assault. But there's also sexual misconduct allegations against James Franco. There have been for years.
There's some against his brother too, isn't it?
I don't know, but it wouldn't surprise me.
But that's the thing; it's against every actor now. I mean,
yeah, dude. When you blow up Pimp, you're gonna get Me Too'd. I guarantee you're gonna get Me Too'd because everyone does.
Yeah, I mean, Casey Affleck has got some shit out against him. I think.
Wow.
Yeah, you know, if you don't know Casey Affleck, he's Ben Affleck's brother.
Yeah.
He's like close to my age, and he looks like a fucking teenager still, and talks like one. But yeah, everybody's getting this Me Too shit pulled on them, and that's why it's a tainted fucking movement now. And that's what happens to all movements.
And then like, what's her name? Rose McGowan and what the fuck? What's her face? What the fuck is her name? The other bitch.
One? The one that fucked the 17-year-old?
Yeah, like her. And like fucking Alyssa Milano, like they're like in like battle mode or something against her. It's like they teamed up against her because she was like, all these motherfuckers in Hollywood, you know, Rose McGowan. It was like these motherfuckers in Hollywood are full of shit. The Me Too movement is bullshit, basically.
Yeah.
And then now everybody's like, fucking.
Well, I don't know what exactly is the Me Too movement now. Right, like I think it's taken on like a sort of a different form. I guess it's like very broad now. Like Me Too could just mean like, oh, it's a hashtag that promotes the idea of sexual assault victims to come forward and say that, you know, they have experienced X, Y, or fucking Z.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, that would be good if it was just that.
Yeah, that would be good.
But that's how I view it. I mean, I don't really look at it through like a narrow lens at all. I'm just like, okay, if you want to say Me Too, that I can respect the whole Me Too thing.
But then it's also preaching poison because it's like, okay, for example, there's a show. What's the name of that damn show on Netflix? Shit, can't remember the name of the fucking show. It's a comedy show. Anyways, I'll remember in a little bit. The show was good. I watched it for the first couple of seasons and it was funny, you know. She was a mole girl. What it was, she was kidnapped and kept underground for many years with other people, and they made a comedy out of it. And but now the last season, the final season, is they went full on Me Too. And I tried to watch this final season, and I was absolutely disgusted because the show was literally saying that she literally said the words, all men are rapists. It's just you have to control it.
No.
That's terrible, man.
That was like, literally fucking said.
But we did this to everything. The human species fucks everything up. Like, you know, Black Lives Matter that has a very great sentiment to it. Like the core, like initial sentiment is very good, but like what happens when you have like it's like memes, dude. Like people just take control, and like you're always gonna find like the fringe ridiculous elements. Like these things are gonna
happen. Yeah, and then it turns into like the exact. It turns into like the opposite side of like, you know, where you have like the KKK members and you have like a group of people in that fringe in that in Black Lives Matter that are like, all, you know, white people are evil, you know, and you know they.
But you take exactly. But you can take the KKK and the things they say, flip them around,
just switch it around,
and it's to me, it's the Black Lives Matter movement.
Yeah, people told me that like this one dude, like the guy that did my tattoo was like because he was like trying to be whatever he called himself, not officially, but part of that shit. But he was like, okay, all your problems, he's like, I'm gonna let you know this. Everything that's going on with you is because you dated white people. That's why.
Jesus. Fucking hell, dude.
You know, if you stuck to your own race, you know, and I'm like, but I'm a bunch of shit. He's like, whatever. No, if you only date black people, you wouldn't have any of these problems at all.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and then he said that, and then this bitch comes out the bathroom high as fuck, you know, looking like Crystal Gale and shit.
But
I'm like, what? I'm like, it was like that movie, like whatever that fucking 90s movie. You know, this bitch comes out and she's like, yeah, and she's agreeing that white people are. I'm like, there's a mirror right here.
The name of that show was Kimmy Schmidt, by the way. The name of the show Kimmy Schmidt.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're exactly right though. I find that to be a lot, but here's what I find to be so weird, because we all know black guys have been dating white girls for years.
That's what I'm saying. That's what he was dating a white.
No,
chick.
that's what. He
was agreeing with him that white
black girls can't date white guys for some reason. Because exactly what happened to me and you in Texas when I stopped and you visited me for a couple hours. This black dude on the bus the whole time was fucking with white girls. Luna hugs my neck, sits in my lap at the bus station, and I thought this dude was gonna pop a fucking vein. I even heard him say he needs to leave our women alone.
Damn, dude.
That's so fucking ignorant, dude. Oh my god.
And I'm fuck, just because she's sitting in my lap, but if it wouldn't even like, but it was like he seen a black girl show a little affection to a white guy, and it fucking drove him crazy.
Yeah, and the black girls here will tell you that too, you know, but then they go and date the Mexican dudes.
If you want to be of that opinion, whatever, you be wrong. You believe that, but like, don't be a fucking hypocrite. You know, don't go after white chicks if you got a problem with the race mixing. If you have a problem with it, then go be a dumbass and have a problem with it.
But back to these hashtags things real quick, like, don't you see like a lot of the time that this shit gets covered, it's like from like almost a dichotomy, right? You have like the people who are like, this is our hashtag, and you have all the people who are like, fuck your hashtag. We have our hashtag that says fuck your hashtag. We end up talking about like whatever controversy between these ideas, or we go to like the negative aspects of these things, like the Me Too movement and Black Lives Matter. But I think it's important as well to be like, yo, there's positive aspects to like these things, even though there's like ideological battles being waged, like Black Lives Matter. Guess what? That's cool. I like that idea. But like, let's use that to point out, you know, things in our society that maybe we could actually make progress on. Like, yeah, we shouldn't burn our own cities down. That's really fucked up, guys. Stop looting your own fucking establishments and whatnot. Like, that's a legitimate, fair fucking point. But instead of like making it all about the negative, we should also turn it over to the positive too, you know?
Exactly. I mean, there is some positive stuff that came out of it, but the idiots always seem to take over, and the idiots are always the loudest too. So it just it's fucked up. Okay. Guess who heads for his first day of work? Brett Kavanaugh.
Oh man, why you gotta fucking shit on the goddamn stream with that name right now? so tired. We did this all last week, all right? We went through fucking hell. with this crap, like just saturating our media, and now you're here like Brett Kavanaugh. God damn.
Yeah,
I feel you though. Like I got so sick of hearing that fucking name. Like I'm really done hearing his name.
I hate him more now just because of how much I've had to hear his name. My hatred increased.
Yo, get this. Recently, Taylor Swift, like, who really gives a fuck, right? But she came out as a Democrat, and that's a big deal because she's kind of a country singer in a way. And people are like, oh my God. But look here, U.S. voter registration spikes, and Trump responds after Taylor Swift urges fans to vote. So the voter registration spiked after she went and told the fans to go vote and vote Democrat.
Fucking duh, dude.
That's so pathetic, though. Why do you need a pop singer to make you care about voting? Like, what's wrong with you? Why do you need Taylor Swift to tell you that you should get out there and vote?
And apparently Trump responded to it.
What did Trump say?
Wait a minute, hold up, I'll tell you.
Oh shit.
I can't play the audio of what he says because he says, well, Marshal Blackburn is doing a very good job in Tennessee. She's leading now. So I don't know. He's not really giving a big deal. It was somebody asked him what he thought about it, and it was in video. So, but, good for, it sucks that you have to have a pop star, but in a way, it's always been that way, man. People do what famous people do.
Like I like what Kyle Kalinske says, regarding like, people that you would think are like extremists that might be in your group, or they might like vote for your party for reasons that you might even disagree with. It's fucking useful, dude. Like for me, I'm like a part of this progressive left thing. I'm very big on that. And yeah, there's some like crazy radical feminists that also agree with a lot of the things that I am also politically in favor for. They have other crazy ideas too, and they may be more extreme than me, but they're still useful, right? To those ends. So I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily shit on Taylor Swift for being politically useful. It's at least politically convenient for those who are hoping to veer away from like these far right like politics and
it's crazy
that shit.
So a tiny gecko makes a bazillion phone calls from a Hawaii animal hospital after Dr. Claire Simone received a dozen unexplained phone calls from her workplace in Kona, Hawaii. She discovered the culprit. It was a tiny gecko perched on the screen of a phone. Here it is. I'm going to show it to you. And apparently the fucking gecko was like crawling around on the screen, and it was making fucking phone calls.
That's pretty sweet.
That is fucking awesome if you ask me. Which geckos are awesome. What's the deer eating popcorn? Anyways, yeah. So yeah, the gecko was making phone calls. I love stories like that. Yeah, I love shit like that. I think it's funny as fuck. But apparently it made like a lot of fucking phone calls.
Ran up the damn bill.
Yeah, geckos, man. They're behind all the bad stuff. All the bad stuff. Man. It is a conspiracy. So did you guys see the whole fucking rocket thing over the weekend?
I saw a video afterwards. It looked really fucking cool.
Yeah. What was it called? I forgot the name of it.
Do not know.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking cool. Anyways, I don't have video of it or nothing.
Are you referring to the rocket that launched over LA or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah, it looked gorgeous.
Yeah, I wish I had fucking. But here's what's coming to hit Florida. And this looks scary. Honestly, dude, if I seen this and knowing I lived there, I would shit my fucking drawer.
Nah, man, that's a Wednesday in Florida.
That's nothing, dude. That is nothing. That is not even a thing. Where's Florida? That's my question.
We're in what Florida? What are you talking about?
Florida's it's like covered. Anyways, that's what you need to know. What you need to know for Tuesday today is Hurricane Michael heads towards Florida. Brett Kavanaugh to begin his Supreme Court tenure. Victims of deadly limousine crash mourned. And oh yeah, I talked about that yesterday. There was a it's considered the worst vehicular accident since 1998 or some shit like that, or 89 or something like that. 20 people died in a limousine accident.
Fuck. God damn, dude.
20 people died, yeah. Pretty fucking, and it was I guess it was the limo driver's fault because he ran a stop sign.
He ran a stop sign, and what happened? Like, did he fucking launch over a freeway fucking pass? Like, go into a fucking, I don't know what the fuck, dude. 20 people, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a fucking lot.
I hope they were having a good time, dude. I hope they were in there like drinking champagne and like getting silly and enjoying themselves, because holy fuck, that's a bad way to go.
So what is your thoughts on Trump avoiding avoiding action on climate change? What do you think about that? He's not taking any kind of action on climate change.
That's my biggest issue with the guy. I don't care if he grabs somebody's pussy. I don't care about any of that bullshit. I care that he is just recklessly doing whatever he wants while the environment gets destroyed. And I think it's fucking disgusting, because he's in a position, not only is he in a position where he could at the very least mitigate it, but he's doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. And it pisses me right the fuck off.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
The Paris Climate Agreement, that thing that he pulled out, that was the Accord. I don't know what the fuck they called it, but he pulled out of that, and that in itself wasn't exactly like a monumental thing that was going on. Like, that's not like, hey, everyone's working together and really doing the issue justice. It was more of like we sort of kind of give a fuck about this, and maybe we'll like sort of put some things, like a half measure, a quarter measure, not nearly far enough. So like he pulled out of that. That's a bad thing. But really that thing, like we weren't actually we're already not addressing the issue to the severity that it exists. So I'm looking at the climate change issue like, we're fucked, dude. We're fucked. The progress that we make as a species on important issues takes way too fucking long for us to actually get to the point where we're going to address that shit in such a way that, we're not fucked. We're just fucked. All right. So I'm like almost indifferent about it. I care, but I'm like,
and every president we get, it's so flip-floppy, because we'll get a president that cares about it, then we'll get a president that don't care about it. We need constant care about it. I mean, we need constant care. This isn't an issue that you can, well, I'll take care of it tomorrow. I mean, because if we don't, if we don't take care of it eventually, and look, we're not going to be affected by it. We're not. Our generation, but 30, 40, 50 years down the road, 60 years, they're going to be affected by it. And if you have any care for you human beings, then you need to care about this subject. And then you got people like Red Pill Black, whatever fucking name is, just completely denying climate change.
It's a fucking conspiracy, dude. Just like, we've gone back to the earth is flat, dude.
It's the Chinese. Yeah. The Chinese made it
She was on Joe Rogan, right? And Joe was like, he just looked like his mind was like about to explode, that she wouldn't even admit that it's a fucking thing. He was like, what? And he said, why do you believe this? Well, because the Republicans said, because all these people, but yeah, have you looked into it? Have you studied it? Have you figured, so it's crazy. And dude, I'm going to believe scientists over, because it's like, is there scientists out there that says it's not real?
There are some, like few, but there are some.
They're mostly fucking paid off by oil companies and shit, right? Like, those are the scientists that have been paid large sums of money to misrepresent information. They're
but it's safe to say the majority,
97 or like 98% of studies. It's like the fucking overwhelming majority.
It's safe to say the majority of the scientific world is all agreed that Yeah,
it's basically like you have to be like, okay, all of those people are wrong, and the only people who are correct on the issue are the people that are very clearly taking money from interest groups.
Yeah, it's so fucking crazy.
That's how fucking smart you people are, who want to go with like the fraction of like 1% of studies or whatever.
And these are the
It's
people that would.
retarded.
And these are the people that would say a white sheet of paper is a blue sheet of paper, you know, if they got to get paid for it.
Where's the curve, dude?
Yeah. Where's the curve?
It's fucking so dumb, dude.
It's fucking crazy, dude. So, you guys are gamers. Chickens will attack you in Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Okay.
Yeah, in the new game, I guess chickens are attack chickens. That's all it says here. It's just chickens will attack you in Assassin's Creed. A peck from the in-game birds can deal a fair bit of damage if you stay in their company for too long. Here's an image. I really don't know much about this shit because I've never played any of it, but there's the mean chicken. I knew you.
That is a cock, dude.
That is a cock. It's a mean cock, actually. It's an angry cock.
A mean cock. I don't like it.
I don't like it. I don't like the cock.
So is this like a throwback to The Legend of Zelda? Because what happens in The Legend of Zelda, if you attack the chickens, they will put up with your shit for a limited time. But once they decide it's over, it's game on, they swarm you, dude, and they do not stop until you are dead or you go inside a house. Then they forget about you. Very short-term memory thing, so.
Okay. So Jacqueline Glenn posted a link yesterday on Twitter, and I went and watched the video. It was this little blonde, I guess she was Australian chick. BuzzFeed completely stole their fucking idea of a video. Did it pretty much verbatim. They did the same thing to Jacqueline, and then they've done it to several other people. BuzzFeed needs to be stopped. Because they're just going out and blatantly stealing people's content. And then, like, I know it's funny when Jacqueline bitched about it. I'm like, come on, Jacqueline, you need to calm down. You know, we know what you did, baby. Calm down. However, though, that was a while back. And, you know, it doesn't make it right that somebody stole her content. But they're stealing other people's content. BuzzFeed, and they're doing it so blatantly, like doing everything and then denying it, saying, no, you're a liar. You're just attacking us because we're bigger than you.
That's a weird issue. That's a really weird issue, right? Because what do you do? Like, I'm guessing the reason that you don't pursue some kind of legal recourse is that method is expensive, and you know you certainly can't afford to do it every single time somebody totally plagiarizes the shit out of you. Like public shaming, I think, is the only other mechanism that might be viable. But that doesn't always work either. So what do you do? How do you combat BuzzFeed on this? Because I've seen it. I've seen the shit that they've done to Jacqueline's videos. It is an exact copy, exact fucking copy throughout the whole thing. The whole idea is a copy, like frame by frame. It's a fucking copy down to like the exact fucking dialogue and shit. It's like, dude, no way. That is blatant as fuck. Like, there's no way it could have been an accident. It's too fucking precise.
Yeah, and it's too many times. It's happened to too many people. It's not only just happening to one person, it's happening to so many people. And I think that YouTube, but YouTube's not going to do it because BuzzFeed has too huge of a following. YouTube needs, like, hey, do something, suspend them. They suspended me for simple shit,
right.
and suspend them.
Oh, are you expecting some kind of consistency?
No.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah, seriously, if you want any kind of logic here, you're out of luck. I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah. It's fucking retarded.
As if I needed another reason to hate fucking BuzzFeed. Here we go.
Yeah, they're fucking, dude. And I'm gonna tell you something. Most big YouTube content creators hate them. Yeah, go to VidCon, you'll find like some of these panels. They're absolutely burying fucking BuzzFeed, man. They hate them. because they just do people wrong. They fucking steal people's content and all kinds of bullshit. And they're just
maybe they will go away, dude. Maybe one day they will just go away.
I don't think they will. They're too fucking huge. I mean, they're a pretty big thing. Like my dick. They're huge. Like my dick.
Yeah. So big.
Yeah, it's just so huge. Anyways, a West Virginia woman is warning neighbors to beware after her mail was stolen and replaced with laminated photos of a sunglasses wearing llama. Stacy Teeney said she was confused when she looked into the mailbox at her Charleston area home last week and found nothing but laminated photo of a llama wearing sunglasses. Teeney reviewed security camera footage and spotted someone in a black pickup truck removing the mail from her mailbox and replacing it with the animal photo. Teeney said she reported the incident to the police and warned neighbors who told her that someone else had encountered the same truck in a nearby parking lot. Someone told them the police were looking for them and they left, but not before showing them a picture of a llama saying they were handing out wedding invitations. We don't know anybody who knows a llama personally, and definitely no one who gave us blank pictures of llamas as wedding invitations, she said. Teeney said she believes her mail was taken as a part of an identity theft scheme. She said vandals were previously caught on camera. Okay, I don't think this is an identity theft thing. I think they're fucking playing a stupid ass prank.
I don't get it, dude.
They're taking mail out of the box and putting photos of a llama wearing sunglasses.
Nah, dude, it's a conspiracy.
Know, dude. They might be just like trying to get some money out of those envelopes. Sometimes there's money in those things.
That's usually how they mark you for the FEMA camps. They put different pictures in your mailbox. So when the fucking authorities come by, they know what's up.
So I can play the video, but I can't really show it. So, here we go. This, look at this.
Is a monkey fucking driving?
That's a monkey driving.
This is fucked up.
And the driver was suspended for letting the monkey steer the bus. The monkey was literally steering the bus. And this is like a public transportation.
Well, his hands are close by, dude. He's got a handle on this. Look, his other hand's on the steering wheel.
This is fine.
Yeah. But the monkey could cause a crash, and he's driving people around. So
where was this? Karnataka State Road. Like, I don't know. I'm sort of looking at the article.
Is it India? It's in India.
Oh, Jesus, of course.
Yeah. Indians are crazy, man. Letting monkeys drive their bus. Luna would let a monkey drive her bus because Luna is a monkey. Not because she's black, because that's her whole...
I'm canceling your show, dude. You just called her a monkey.
You're canceled.
A mystery donkey found wandering in Michigan Road. Police in Michigan are trying to find the owner of a mystery donkey that was found wandering loose on the road. The Argentine Township Police Department said the little guy was spotted wandering down a road in the area and was captured by police. The donkey was taken to a local farmer for temporary housing. Police said they are trying to find the animal's owner so it can be returned home. The little donkey.
Poor donkey is lost. Lost ass donkey, dude.
Yeah.
I hope they're feeding the donkey.
You hope they're feeding. They are feeding the donkey. You said
they're fucking better. Feed them like high quality food too. Don't be stingy.
So a jogger finds an abandoned lion cub in Netherlands meadow. Oh, look at this shit. So the jogger was just jogging along and came across this. And this little lion cub.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, so dude, bad. Fuck that, dude. Fuck that. What the hell?
So I don't know if it was in the cage when they found it. Authorities in the Netherlands said a jogger out for a morning run found it was a cage. A caged lion cub abandoned in a meadow. Local police said in a Facebook post that a jogger on Saturday morning found the lion cub in a small cage in a meadow in the Burgmeester. So I'm not reading all that shit. It's a weird name of town. Investigators believe the lion cub, estimated to be about 5 months old, was dumped in the meadow by an unknown person, and they are appealing to the public in hopes of finding witnesses. The healthy cub was taken to a wildlife sanctuary with experience caring for exotic big cats, and the investigation has been turned over to the NVWA, the Netherlands Food and Consumer Product Safety Authority. So, yeah, this is why people are stupid.
Because they abandon lions?
Well, because they do shit like this, man. Oh, I got to get this exotic animal. And I have no idea how to take care of an exotic animal, and then end up fucking dumping it, and it's just it so pisses.
But they don't even know what happened. They don't even know how it. I'm trying to think how in the world that cub got there, right? Like someone had to put it in the cage.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it was in a cage.
Maybe it was all this big misunderstanding. Maybe they got high on shrooms and found a lion, and like the story goes on. Like they don't even know where that lion came from. They just found it when they were on shrooms.
Lions.
I don't know.
There was a dude in a little town, Mississippi, called Potts Camp, Mississippi. He had a lion there for years and years, and nobody did shit about it. Nobody did shit about it. Well, the lion ended up attacking somebody. He had it in a cage no bigger than this room that I'm in. And this lion was a full-grown fucking lion. And it was in a small-ass cage. And then they all shocked when he got pissed off and bit some goddamn body. I'm like,
nah, dude.
Fucking retards. It's like everybody wants a goddamn monkey. A chimpanzee. Everybody thinks, oh, we got you. But you do realize that chimpanzees are only sweet and cute for so long. When they get to be adults, they become kind of agitated assholes.
My favorite videos are the ones where like monkeys get a hold of guns and start shooting. That's the fucking shit right there. They're like, yeah, trigger, baby. Everyone starts running. Like it's all a joke until the monkey picks up the firearm, dude. Everyone thinks it's fucking real cute that he's like interested in it. What is this?
Yeah.
I wish I had that video. I'd show that to you right now, but I don't.
I've seen it. It's really fucking funny.
Damn. Popeye's Louisiana Kitchen celebrated the opening of its 3,000th store with the special menu item chicken wings dipped in gold.
Gold.
The chicken chain announced the 24 karat champagne wings, chicken wings, some battered in champagne and covered in 24 karat gold flakes, are available at select stores nationwide. It's a video, but I don't want to replay the video, but I want to kind of show you what it looks like. To me, it looks like big marijuana nuggets.
Yeah, it does kind of look like it. Like if you just like change the hue and saturation on that a little bit, that could easily be mistaken for some high
looks like some fire shit right there.
I fucked that. By the way, I fucked that reporter.
Pimp, stay focused.
Well, I am focused, you son of a mother goose. So apparently Luna is a bandit.
She said, fuck this, I'm out. I'm out.
I think she's talking to her doctor. I think that's what she typed in the chat room. So, D.
What the fuck?
Why are you a punk bitch?
That's how I was born, man. I was born a punk bitch.
Should a punk bitch take pride in being a punk bitch?
Yeah. Being a punk bitch is the shit. Should all want to be a punk bitch, just like me.
So Luna just left. God damn.
It's because you called me a punk bitch.
Fuck you guys. Yeah, she's like, how you gonna call D a punk bitch?
Well, D shouldn't be a fucking punk bitch.
What is it about me that makes me a punk bitch, sir? What is it?
Because you're a punk and you're a bitch. So you're a punk bitch. That's why it makes you a punk bitch.
All right, then. That is an astute observation on your part.
Luna's back.
Luna is not back.
She left
again.
She's back.
Welcome.
God damn it! Stay in one place, black girl. Anyways, she's not gonna talk though. She doesn't want to talk. She hates white people. Why is Luna racist, D?
I don't think she's racist. I think she just has good judgment. She knows when to leave and when to come back. She picks the right time. Each time. Every time, yes. She's a strong, independent woman. She can do what she wants. God damn it.
Yeah. So there was a huge explosion at an ammo depot. I started to say depot. Depot in Ukraine.
Depot, dude.
Explosions and fire have hit an ammunition depot in Ukraine in a possible act of sabotage. Officials say leading into the evacuation of thousands of people. So someone fucking sabotaged this goddamn ammo place, and here's some of the look at that, man.
Christ on a crutch, dude. That looks nuts.
It does. Look at this shit. That's video of it. If you can hear it, look at that. Can you see that shit? Look at that.
I can see it, dude. I can see it. There's like hell on air right there. Look at that fire in the sky, dude.
Yeah. Look at the explosions in the background.
Wow.
God damn.
That is a hell of a party, dude. Like blowing up an ammunitions depot. Oh, fuck. You better run, dude. Like, you're gonna have bullets and fucking bullshit. Like,
oh, that's so dangerous.
Fuck all that, dude. There's a lot of projectiles over there. You don't want to be near that.
There would be a lot of poop in my pants if I was near that.
Oh my god.
I saw a similar video to this. I think it was in the Ukraine. A missile factory like went up, and from miles away you could see missiles firing off. It was horrifying.
Oh my god.
Damn.
That's even worse by like several measures, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy stuff, man. There's a lot of videos on it, though. A lot of people, of course, had to take out their camera phones and get close and die. But, here's a fucking awesome... Here's an awesome shot. I got to share this. Look at this shit.
Oh, that's pretty.
You fucking sick. Sicko motherfuckers. It ain't pretty.
It looks like the 4th of July.
It is pretty. It actually is pretty, but it's...
All you need is an American flag waving in the background.
I know.
And Uncle Sam with his finger up your ass.
That's a bonus, yeah.
And Allah, a picture of Muhammad fucking a chicken.
Oh, a chicken.
Have you ever noticed that people make funny pictures of Jesus all the time? Nobody says shit. But once once a Muhammad picture's made, everybody loses their fucking mind. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn Muhammad. I'll draw him right now, bitch. What do you want? I will fucking draw that fucker's face right here.
Do it. Yeah.
Like, can't we draw like on the thing?
Hold on a minute.
They don't have that no more. Later, they took that away.
Damn.
Muhammad right here. Just give me a second.
D is going to
This is gonna be fucking terrible. But
drawing the Muhammad.
All right. Does Muhammad wear a turban?
Muhammad indeed wears a turban.
I'm gonna draw a fucked up looking turban on his head. It's gonna look fucking ridiculous. Got these big ass. I'm gonna give him like huge ass fucking pupils, dude.
Yeah.
And a honking nose. He's gonna have a big honking nose. And he's going to be screaming in like a belligerent state. But he's got a great smile.
And it gets kicked off YouTube again. Because you can't make fun of Muhammad.
Here you go. Here you go. Big ass empty looking shoes. You give him fingers. His fingers are fucking scary looking, dudes. They look like they're broken in several places.
Scary Muhammad fingers.
And we're gonna do him. Do him a little bit of justice.
If you were 9 years old, he would do you.
There you go. There you go.
Wait a minute, let's see. Well, hold it out. I'm gonna present it. So everybody can see the beautiful art of Muhammad.
You know, I am pretty good at drawing, you guys, like so good.
He's got a crazy frog dick.
Do you see the size of the genitals there? Yes. Muhammad has a tiny fucking dick. And he likes to fuck 8-year-olds, so at least it's not too bad for the 8-year-olds.
Oh my god.
There you go. I'm done insulting your bullshit prophet.
That's amazing. That's an amazing piece of art.
You're welcome.
Of the great Muhammad.
You should frame that shit. Put it on the wall behind you.
I tell you what, we're gonna auction that off, that picture, man. Hold up a second.
I'll even sign it. You want me to open it up again? What the fuck, dude? I could even add more. I could add more shit in there. I could put some like prepubescent fucking girls in the background. You know, God. I could do that if that's your fucking thing. You know, if you and Muhammad have a little something in common. How long do I gotta hold this shit up, dude? My arm's getting tired.
Turban looks like a cake.
I didn't know how to draw a turban. I'm like, I'm gonna make it look like it's kind of wrapped, but it looks fucked up. It almost looks like it could be a top hat with like a dingle ball on the top.
A dingle ball?
Yeah.
Is that the scientific name for it?
That's what I'm calling it.
Okay, I'd say just wait.
Good Lord.
Back up.
Take a fucking screenshot, you fucking piece of shit. What? I'm gonna have to like switch hands. Hold on a second. Let me switch that shit. Killing me, dog.
Good fucking Lord.
Is he not? He's not even looking. He's not even looking at me.
He's talking to
I've had this like in front of my face. I didn't realize he's like
he's been
leaning
talking
over
to like his dad or something for like 5 minutes.
You son of a bitch! Fucking I had no idea. I thought he was trying to take a screenshot. You fuck. What are you doing with this?
What am I doing? I'm sorry about that, guys. I had a call from the hospital. They were doing a follow-up on me the other day. Oh yeah, if I make my stream go of $50 now, the highest tip wins that picture of Muhammad. Yeah. Anyway, sorry about that. Me getting away. I had to take the call.
What's it worth to you? What are you gonna pay for this priceless piece of art here?
Yeah. The highest, oh, they went, fuck the stream go. The highest tip of the day. But we have to make the stream go. But if we make above the stream go, it's fine. But the stream go has to be made. $50. But the highest tip of the day gets the Muhammad pick. And you can rub it on your penis or vagina.
Pagina.
Pagina. Pagina, pagina, pagina. So Paginist. It is the second. Go ahead.
Paginist.
Paginist. Luna is a paginist.
A paginist.
Did you look down at your paginist when he said that?
Yeah.
I don't understand why Luna's not on camera. This bothers me.
I look stupid. No.
You do not look stupid.
I look like a fucking train wreck. That's why I'm not on camera.
No,
I know
can
you all want to
that.
see me because I'm attractive and all.
Nobody wanted to see
hard.
Didn't want to see you at all. Wanted to see Luna, of course, but not you.
I know you do. You know you don't.
No, suck a dog dick. Anyways, they want to know how the doctors, the hospital want to know if I was doing any better, and I am doing slightly better. I'm not doing like oh I'm fucking healed, but I am doing slightly better since I got the antibiotics and stuff. Yeah,
That's good, man.
It is good, man.
It's a good man.
It's good, man. I'm drinking a lot of my tea, and like I'm high. This is good tea. I tell you what, I found that new special K, that new Katie that I'm really, really into. It's called, and it's Blend 27. So if any of you Kratom heads out there, try Blend 27. It's really good.
I put the prepubescent little girls in there, dude.
Oh my god!
Let me see. There's been an update.
Thou shalt fuck the children.
Oh my!
It's fucketh thy children.
Thou shalt fucketh thy children. You know you guys want this piece of art, right? Let me screen share it again so you can get and get an amazing look at this. Thou shalt fucketh thy children.
Do you see the children screaming in terror? Yeah.
I wish Landon was here because Landon would pay for this art piece.
That's terrible, man.
The highest tip. The highest tip wins this beautiful Muhammad art.
There we go.
There we go.
High quality. It's fucking high quality shit right there.
And D will even rub his balls on it if you would like for him to do so.
You're not gonna get the ball juice, dude.
We're gonna get the.
You don't get my juice.
We get all the juices. All the juices, man. So it's 10:57, almost the second hour. As always, in the second hour, we like to promote the Patreon a little bit. We're still trying to get to that $1,000 a month mark. Once we get that 24-hour show, man, a lot of people have already agreed to be on the show. Should be a lot of fun. New perks are coming. There's going to be a Patreon poker night, a movie night, all kinds of cool shit. So the $3 and above gets you a post show. We are doing a post show today. I did not do a post show yesterday. I am doing a post show today. So if you're a $3 and above patron, you will get to see the post show. If you're not, become one right quick and you'll get to see the post show. All Patreons from $3 and above gets it. If you're already above $3 Patreon, then you'll definitely get the show. The link will be sent to your Patreon inbox, not your Facebook, not your Twitter, not your email, your Patreon inbox. So, yeah, there you go. There you go. And remember, please tip during the show. I'll read your message at the end of the show. And really need that money. So $50 is the stream go. And if you make it, and the highest tipper gets that beautiful piece of art, it also gets Luna's blowjob.
What?
Yeah. And Marshal Manson will let you fuck him in the butt.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's a guarantee.
But he'll let you do that for a fucking Happy Meal and a pack of bubble gum, though.
Fuck a Happy Meal. I need a quarter.
A quarter.
Dude, quarter pounder with cheese.
Double quarter pounder with cheese.
I like the single, man. I'll eat 2 singles before I eat a double.
Yeah. Well, that makes no sense.
It does make sense. You get the same amount of meat, but you get 2 sandwiches. Yeah.
But you
think about it.
Way more bread, and bread is stupid.
Just carbs, dude. You need carbs. You need to have that energy to masturbate vigorously into the night, you know?
Well, I haven't masturbated in months.
Don't lie. You've masturbated 7 times on stream so far. I've counted.
Yeah, I've got to pee.
No, you don't.
I do. I'm thinking I'm going to pee in something. Do I have a bucket or something to pee? Let me see.
You need to get a pee bucket installed in the chair. That way you don't have to do shit. Just pull a lever.
I don't have anything to pee in.
Oh my gosh. Is there a garbage can?
Yeah, but I've got garbage in it. I've got like 3 garbage cans.
Just pee in the corner, dude.
Like
what corner? What corner do you usually not go around? You could just pee in that thing. No big deal.
And then Diesel will be like, "Oh, that's the toilet now." You're like, "Me too."
Like, what if human beings were just not as discriminate? You know, what if we're just like we really were in some alternate universe, just not concerned about where we do that shit? That would be the worst.
That would be so cool.
No, that's my sofa. Ah, never mind. It's cool.
Yeah, it's like what if we were like that, and then the dogs were like the opposite. So they're like, "Oh my gosh!" And you know who did that? Was it
like animals are so picky about their excrement. We are superior to them.
Yeah.
We are though. I wonder if it's just, I don't know if this would handle all the pee I've got.
Piss in an old shoe.
Oh, shoe.
An old shoe.
You know what you should do, Pam?
Get a picture.
Here's a money-making scheme, right? What you got to do is you got to save all of your gallons of milk, right? You know, drink the milk, but save the gallon and just pee in the gallons, and then put an ad on Craigslist for your pee.
Oh,
you could sell your pee on Craigslist, and there's some fucked up people on there who probably buy that shit. Buy the gallon.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
your stalker would buy it.
My stalker would drink it.
I mean, there's some dude that would like you to like shit, you know, get a nice 5-gallon bucket of shit, and they'll add it to their compost. You know,
I wonder if this will hold my
recycle, bitches.
What?
Yeah.
I don't think so, dude.
That'll get you like halfway satisfied, but you're gonna have to find a second item to pee in then if you're gonna go for it.
You don't want to have to pinch your dick, dude. That hurts.
There's a toilet in the other room.
Nah, dude.
Yeah, go to the bathroom.
It's like Mission Impossible. You gotta find some way to piss in that chair.
That's bad when you don't want to get up.
Just pee yourself, dude. It's gonna be warm. You're gonna get a nice warm sensation.
And then it's cold.
Yeah, but that the good feeling will probably not stick around. You'll probably feel a deep sense of shame.
This is very unprofessional during the show, but I have got to piss. So you guys talk about panda bears who sperm on top of other panda bears. So y'all make a conversation about that.
No,
I'll be back.
We're not gonna do that.
Yeah,
you can't trust us
about this issue.
All right, now for the substantive conversation, right? The stuff that really matters, hits people's heart. This will be the best part of the show. Let's go.
Okay, stories about peeing in things you shouldn't have been peeing in. Here's one. One time I pissed in a soda can, right? Well, you can't reseal a soda can.
No.
So I spilled this soda can in the carpet, and that carpet is no longer in my room. End of the story.
End of the story. You know what? All right, pee stories. All right, here we go. Here's a pee story for you. And this has happened more than once in my life, and it is one of the reasons I can no longer give blood. But I pass out whenever people take blood from me in large quantities. I think most people are like that. I just have a lower threshold than most. But I guess what happens when you go to these blood banks and they're used to dealing with this shit, people piss themselves all the time. Because, you know, when you take a whole bunch of someone's blood, their whole body is just like, fuck everything. Bleh. I'm sure some people shit themselves. But I, on like maybe 2 or 3 occasions, have been like, well, I passed out, pissed myself, but I did a good thing today. I donated blood. That cancels it out, doesn't it? That I don't feel shame about that because I did something good.
Yeah, it's like you're walking around and people are like, "What's that smell?" Like, "Fuck you! I gave blood."
You see this on my arm? I care about things.
That's the perfect.
Here's what I smell like.
Ever piss yourself, you can just be like, "Hey, I just gave blood." Like, back the hell up.
Yeah, what are they gonna say?
Dude, that's bad. I've told stories about how I've pissed myself and shit myself on this stream. On this one stream.
You know, you're braver than most. Everyone's done it, but you just come right out with you're like, here's how I piss myself. Here's how I shit myself.
I'm just
There's no way.
I have to say some dark shit. Okay. I pissed myself in the closet when I was little a lot because my mom locked me in there. There you go.
Yeah, this took a turn.
This did take one turn.
I had to do it.
Luna.
Yeah.
Luna's a fucking freak, and she drew this and sent it to me on Twitter.
What?
So
is that like a William Tell Muhammad? Help me.
I don't know what to say about
yeah. So there was no way that little thing could have held that much piss. That was a lot of fucking piss, dude.
Yeah, dude. You were gone for a while.
That was possibly 82 gallons of pee.
82? Holy shit.
Yeah. 82 gallons for sure. No doubt.
I donate blood for a living, motherfucker. Oh, that's great. I'm sorry I didn't see that comment, but dude, that's great. That's great. Holy shit. I couldn't do it, dude. If I had to live on donating blood, I would be constantly, covered in piss. That would be the story of my life. I'd always smell like a fucking pee guy.
There's some people who live off of like donating blood and sperm and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I used to know these addicts in a town I lived in. They would go every once in a while and donate plasma, and like that's how they got their money.
Do you know if you consider yourself gay?
God bless them.
If you consider yourself gay, they won't take your plasma.
No, it's FDA, dude.
My friend tried to, yeah. My friend tried to, and they're like, "Oh hell no!" I'm like, "This motherfucker has probably got killer plasma." I'm like, "What the fuck?" I don't understand.
Top-notch plasma
and shit.
I'm here to just expose the truth here. Is that on that form that they make you fill out?
Yeah,
you can lie.
Yeah,
and that's what I did because I know I was having all sorts of kinky gay sex, and I was like, you know what? I'm doing a good thing here by donating my blood, and I know because I get regularly checked. I do not have any fucking problems and shit, and I lied on that form. And I gave blood, so someone got my gay blood. And I really fucking hope it was a fundamentalist Christian that was about to see Jesus. I saved their fucking life. All right?
Yeah.
With my gay blood.
Why is it they don't want gay blood?
But Pimp, you know who I'm talking about. Yeah, they tried to give blood, and they were like, because you can't. They won't.
Okay, first of all, I didn't understand because both of you was fucking talking and that.
Sorry.
Like, blah, blah, blah. So go ahead.
I was just trying to say, who I was. You and I both know who was trying to give the blood.
Yeah.
And like they tried to pretend, but that did not work at all.
That person can't pretend.
No.
Because there's some people that there's no way you can tell if they're gay or not, right? I mean, they're just
right.
But then there's some people that there's no way you cannot tell that they're gay.
That's my favorite kind of gay person.
There's a somewhat logical explanation for why they come up with that rule, and it has to do with the what is it? Like how easily you can contract certain kinds of diseases by the way that you have sex. And it's just true that if you have a lot of anal sex, that's more prone to transmitting certain things, right? And I guess if you're gay, like a gay man specifically, I guess most gay men have lots of anal sex. But the thing is, so do straight people. Straight people have lots of anal sex too. But that's just not the perception. Like people think, oh no, it's all missionary, and they never fucking fuck each other's butts. No big deal. But I mean, it's the logic sort of falls apart once you consider that like a majority of people are straight, a majority of people that are heterosexual also have anal sex, and they're just as susceptible by having that particular kind of sex to get all these other fucking things. But I don't know. I can kind of see where the hysteria came from, but the math just isn't there. Like the rule really shouldn't be there.
Straight sodomy is still sodomy, you heathens.
Yeah.
Why do when you say sodomy, most people think they think butt sex, right?
Yeah.
When sodomy is mouth sex, also.
It is.
Yeah.
Blowjobs are sodomy.
Yeah, a lot of people don't what is it? The word equate blowjobs to sodomy, but it actually technically is sodomy.
So, Pimp, you're saying that I've committed sodomy a bunch of times?
Yes, and I want you to commit sodomy on me. And
so blowjobs are sodomy. They're also not vegan either. So if you're a vegan, I don't.
Well, my dick is vegan. So.
That's
it's a
so
veganized penis.
See, I want to know what portion of heterosexual couples or whatever people have anal sex.
You should
know
take
there's
a
a
poll
shit
of
ton
your
of them,
audience.
right? There's a fucking shit ton of them out there having all sorts of butt sex, and if gay people only represent 10% of the population or less, most likely less, then holy shit, there's probably way more straight people having butt sex, right? Like way more than gay people.
Yeah, it would stand to reason. I think you're right.
I don't know, because I've never had I never had most of the people that I've been around or whatever, the dudes that I've talked to. I'm throwing up quotation mark.
The dudes, right?
Because not really, I haven't dated many people that talking. They always try to go there. They always try to head for my booty hole.
Yeah, it's all about the booty hole. I love that shit. Anyways, continue.
And look at my butt in a picture. I don't really have a butt, but then they always are like, hey, "Give me your," and
See, I'm not that way. I'm not that big on butt sex. I mean, I've
had a situation I guess I'm scared because I guess I've said it before, but the only time that I've had an instance like that was with rape. So I don't I'm scared, but I'm okay, if I trust someone, okay, I'll be down to try to figure out, because everybody's like, it's so awesome or whatever. I'm like, okay, I'll find out if it's awesome, with someone I trust that I know is not gonna hurt me.
Yeah.
And if it's I'm like, oh my God, fuck, you can okay, I'm not gonna go further. We're gonna pause and try again.
Or if they have a massive fucking dick, you're just like, dude, no.
No, that's not
I think a lot of guys, I honestly do believe a lot of guys, straight guys, want to do the butt sex with a girl because a lot of girls don't want to do it, and everybody wants to well, she don't want to do it. They want to conquer that. It's conquering in a way, it's winning, and I know that's been my experience in the past. I mean, I don't even like it that much. But when a girl tells me she won't have butt sex, my mission is to fucking stick my dick in her butt then from now on.
See, that's your inner misogynist, dude. That's just your misogyny just manifesting in your promiscuity.
But listen, most of those guys too were like, well, okay, so if I let you do that, can I stick my finger up your asshole? Can I massage, your whatchamacallit?
Fuck yes.
And then
fuck yes.
And then every single one of the dudes that I've been, that I talked to, they're like, "Oh hell no, I'm not gay."
One of those dudes.
I didn't ask you. What?
You know who isn't one of those dudes? Kanye. What? Kanye is all about a finger in his butt.
Dude, I'm just saying, when it comes to anything, if you are not willing to, have it done to you or whatever, do it to somebody else or whatever it is, then you can't make that rule for somebody else. Right. So I think this applies to blowjobs, right? If
exactly.
You like getting eaten out, then you better give somebody a blowjob.
There's an understanding.
Yeah, what about this? Let's say
there is no understanding, Pimp. There is no understanding.
Please hear me out.
Fuck you in the mouth, bitch.
What if a chick comes to you and she likes anal and she proposes anal to you? Does that mean I have to be like, okay, so now you can stick things in my ass even though I don't want them? This was her fucking idea.
Exactly.
Wait a minute, that she wants to fuck you in the ass, or that
no, she wants you to fuck you in the ass.
She wants, like, let's say she wants me to fuck her in the ass. No, I didn't say anything.
Dick in the butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's totally different when you're asking somebody to do something like, yeah, I think that's a little bit different.
Okay.
Because that's not like you need to fuck her in the ass. That's you actually going out of your way to do that. Because it was asked of you. I don't think then that she could turn that around on you. Be like, now it's your turn. It's like, fuck you. You told me to do this. Was the thing that we bargained for, right? Initially. Why are we bargaining even more this direction? Fuck you. But no, I think it's just if you have that expectation for yourself, then you should be able to, you know, if somebody else has that same desire or something in that same realm, then you should be willing, you know.
I mean, because I was just like, you know, asking. Because I'm like, well, okay, so if it's so great for, you know, like anal is so great. And I'm like, I already said, like, that's the only experience I had with it was in a bad situation. So, but, you know, and the other person, you know, or people, you know, they've never had like their prostate, you know, or whatever. So I'm like, well, why can't you do that and I can do that to you? You know, so we both have like this, you know,
understanding.
Because you're the fucking woman. You should do whatever the man wants, bitch. Shut up.
Damn it.
No, but she brings up a really good point, right? Like, how can you know how it feels when you're interested in doing and playing your part of that scenario? You don't know how it feels for her. Right? So like you should at least do it one fucking time. At least one time to be like, okay, I understand what this is like on the other side of things. Now you could actually do it better as, you know, the perpetrator of anal.
You're being stupid.
I'm being fucking smart and you know it.
And it's like, and usually if the guy would be like, okay, and then they're like, I don't know. In my head, I imagine like they would like, you know, fuck me in the ass. And then when it comes to my turn, like I like put my finger just like not even like in, you know, like not even an inch in their ass. And they're like, oh my God.
And they would totally bitch out, right? They totally bitch out in 5 seconds. Like,
like ah.
Damn.
Oh man. Even that might just be worth it just to be like, ha, I got you.
I don't want a finger in my butt.
You don't know what you want, pimp. You don't know what you fucking want.
I do know what I want.
That's what you. That's where you want it.
I want no knuckle.
I will tell you where you want things, pimp.
I need
goddamn
no knuckles.
You could come without even touching your dick, pimp.
You can shut up.
Yeah.
Once you want it, you know you want it.
I can come by fucking jerking off.
No, you can't.
I can. I've done it a bunch of times.
I don't believe you. And I actually don't believe that masturbation is a thing. And I'm just.
You believed it when I was squirting on your fucking face the other day.
Oh my
God. It doesn't exist. It's like climate change.
Oh my God.
I'm busting that in your fucking eyeball, bro.
Oh no, that hurt.
Does it make you gay or me gay?
Makes us both pretty fucking gay.
Oh, okay.
Some gayness in the anus, man. That's what it is.
Gayness in the anus, yes.
It was just a bro job, man. There was nothing gay about it.
I know most people. Some guys are like scared of like just, you know, like licking their taint. They're like, whoa, because they think that you're going for like, you know, their butthole. They're like,
I would not feel comfortable with it.
But you
I wouldn't
should
feel comfortable.
Well, that's the fucking idea. That's supposed to be like an extremely vulnerable position that you find yourself in. Like, that is incredibly fucking rare. How many people are going to lick your asshole in your whole life? That is a short list, right? Isn't it?
Bunch of people, man. I've about 137 people licked my butt before.
How many tongues, dude? How many tongues is that?
137 tongues.
That's a lot of tongues.
Did you really just ask that question?
Yeah, man. I'm just trying to get you to envision the tongues instead of just the people. That's a lot of tongues on your butthole.
That makes no fucking sense, though. 137 people lick my ass. That means it's 137 fucking tongues.
Yeah, but you're talking about the people. I'm talking about the tongues.
Yeah, I'm seeing visuals. So it's like,
I'm seeing retards right now. What I'm seeing.
You're putting too much distance between the tongue and the asshole, man. I mean, now we're talking about fucking people.
I know I'm talking to an asshole right now.
That's the only thing my dad said. Like that was weird. I think I've always I mentioned this before, but my dad was like, I think I was 14, and he's like, this is one of the most important things you need to know, as far as life goes. And he's like, all men are assholes, and so am I. And I'm like,
we are.
It's true. But I want to say on the same token, all women are cunts.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh, I met some horrible chick. Oh God.
I think it's just a sentiment to say like humanity is like inherently flawed. We all are flawed in so many ways.
Yeah.
Might as well just be honest about it up front, right?
Yeah, like mankind are assholes. Yeah.
Why can't it say mankind? Why can't it be womankind? I mean, seriously.
I can't.
Why are we being so sexy?
People kind.
People kind.
Homo sapien.
Homo sapien kind.
Or something.
Breather, mouth breather kind.
Well, I'm like,
what did you dream about last night, Pimpmunk?
What did I dream about?
What did you dream about?
Dreamed about Luna like I do every night.
What about you, D? What did you dream about?
D?
What did I dream about?
Yes. What did you dream about?
Honestly, this is going to go back to what we were talking about earlier in the stream. But it's fucked up, right? So this weekend, I actually dreamed. I don't usually dream. Usually I'm dead.
No,
I'm
bullshit.
fucking dead.
You always dream, you just don't remember it.
Well, whatever. That my perception of it is that I experience nothing while I sleep. But over the weekend, I dreamt about fucking Kavanaugh, dude. I was like dreaming about this like Supreme Court bullshit. There was like all these fucking people there like talking shit, and Brett Kavanaugh's like going on a tirade in my dreams, dude. And I'm like, the country is going to shit in my dreams as well.
The last dream I remember having was from like a few days ago. I dreamed I was in Jamaica and I was like trapped there and I couldn't get out for some reason. And I had this old cell phone, and I kept calling my mom and her voice kept changing and it was so weird. It was like, why is your voice changing? Why is this happening? And there was this one dude who always showed up in his suit trying to lead me here, lead me there. It was fucking weird, dude.
That's erotic.
It wasn't erotic at all. There was no sex involved, unfortunately.
You know how pissed I'd be? Like every day I have to hear about Kavanaugh and then I go to sleep. I can finally escape it and I dream of Kavanaugh. You know how fucking angry I would be?
Dude, I was livid. I was not having it at all, dude.
You know, a lot of times you can control your dreams. If you think about something really hard before you go to bed, you end up dreaming about it.
Well, I can actually lucid dream though. So like if I get a nightmare, I can either just change that shit or shut it off if I want.
Can we just admire the fact that our president, Donald Trump, and I know he's a ridiculous fucking person, but I don't know that anything this bad has ever fucking happened in terms of like what presidents have said and done, or at least just said, right? When he openly mocked the shit out of Ford in one of his campaign rallies, he was like talking shit, basically mocking her about her sexual assault allegations. Like, this is the president of the United States, possibly like the fucking most important person on the planet, potentially, depends on how you look at it, mocking this person. Like, and at the same time, the argument is like, oh, sexual assault victims should come forward as soon as possible so that we can do a rape kit and all these things, and like, shame on them for not coming sooner. But like, you've got the president of the fucking United States like openly mocking this person for coming out and saying what the fuck happened. Like, whether you believe the allegations or not, whether you think Ford is a total fucking like Democratic plant set to undermine the president, like the president himself openly fucking mocked a sexual assault or an alleged sexual assault victim.
Yeah.
That is where we are at. That is where we are now.
Yeah.
That is done.
He has like no class. And I read like, what was it? Was it the New York Times? They did an article about like, because he won't release his tax return still, as far as I know, right? But then was his brother Fred or somebody? But he kept all of the books, and they were able to map out like where, you know, and have an idea like as far as like where he got his money from. And all of it comes from his dad. I mean, he didn't really do anything. His dad built him out like all the time, like since he was 3.
Yeah, he was a millionaire by the time he was 8, and like several times over shortly after that. Like he always says, oh yeah, my dad gave me a one-time loan of $1 million, which is still a lot of fucking money, even if that's true.
It was 14.
A fucking shit ton.
More than that. It was a lie.
It was 413 million.
That's
almost as much as the power. Like basically, Donald Trump won the Powerball when he was a kid. You know. Or I'm sorry, the Mega Millions is at 200 or 470 right now.
Oh gosh.
So Google has announced that let me get back up here. I fucking lost it. Introduces the Pixel 3, the most helpful phone. At the Made by Google event, Google introduced the phone Pixel 3 and Pixel 3 XL. Here are some of the specs. Where are the specs?
I want to look.
Yeah. I don't see this.
I'm already not impressed. No. I have a cheap ass Walmart phone, dude. Look at this shit. I got some fucking ZTE, bitch. This is a Walmart phone, like high quality shit right here. $30. I don't need your fucking like $900 phone. You can go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
What are the specs of this bullshit that I will never buy?
It doesn't. It says here they are, but it doesn't show the fucking specs. I'm looking. I'm trying to find it.
Dude, my Motorola phone is like, I mean, I was trying to upgrade that shit, but like, I was like, oh, this phone is like from 2015, so I should probably upgrade this shit. My dad gave it to me, and I can't see the shit is really, really tiny. But here's the thing. I went to Verizon and tried to upgrade it, and they're like, well, you can get this new Motorola phone for the same as an iPhone 6 Plus. And I'm like,
just laugh in their face.
Like, are you serious? So I still can't see with this phone. And I'm like, whatever. I'll just keep my little tiny phone.
I'll keep my little tiny dick.
I'm just saying, if you're spending more than like $50 on a fucking phone,
well, most people do, D.
Dude, what the fuck, man?
And I go on like fucking, like Wish or some kind of shit and get like some phone from China. I don't care.
I'm not even really judging. I'm not even really judging the consumer.
Sounds like you're judging right now, D.
I'm not really judging the consumer. I'm more frustrated that like this is the paradigm that we exist in, where you can spend like $1,000 on a phone. You got people spending like hundreds of dollars a month.
I only have one dime. I don't have a pair.
They don't even own their phone. The fucking AT&T or fucking Sprint or all these other fucks still own the phone. The phone is so expensive, you can't buy it out the door when you get your plan. That is still going to cost you hundreds of dollars.
I still got my Motorola Razor. I'm cool as fuck.
Yeah. The Razor, man.
Shit, dude.
That is some old school shit. That shit broke easily. The Razor phones, they were easy. Yes, they were easy.
No, I had one too. It broke. Yeah, mine broke too. But now that's like the shit.
Why
like
did you say
like
no?
Japan. No, I was about to say like in Japan and shit. Like that's the shit now. Like everybody, like they're rolling with like fucking flip phones. Like we're over here, we're like iPhone X something whatever, or whatever, all the shit. And then, but like over there, they're like we still got the flip phones, it's all like cool to use it.
I still have a Note. I have a Note 4, but I haven't had service to the motherfucker in over 2 months now. I just shit's so
Yeah,
expensive. And I need my phone back too. Luna's getting
it's like
sick of me not having a phone.
I know I can't. I miss harassing you on the phone.
Yeah, Luna's like, get your phone back. I can't. But yeah, she likes to call me and send me dirty pics of her having sex with animals.
Animals?
Yeah.
What kind of animals?
That cat got away.
There was a cat. There was an incident with a fox and a raccoon.
There's a squirrel.
Squirrel. And then that fucking swamp rat was.
He was cute.
It's supposed to be cute, not sexy.
I decided to be sad, Pimp.
Why are you sad?
I'm sad now.
Oh, shut up.
That's why I go to the monochrome, dude. I have a mood swing. It sends me this way.
Oh God!
It's not your fault, D. It's not your fault.
It is my fault.
It is your fault.
I expected better. It was my fault to expect life to be better.
I will join you, D.
Oh shit!
Emo
We're
stream,
both
everybody.
sad.
It's the emo wood.
We need the fucking REM song playing. Places. What's that? How does the song go? Something about places.
Are you talking about Gary Jules?
Yes, Mad World.
All around me, familiar faces.
That's not REM.
The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had.
I thought that was REM.
Well, no, Gary Jules covered the song, I believe.
Oh yeah,
REM
came out. I think REM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, REM's the one that did the song. It's the end of the world as we know it.
Yeah.
But I feel fine.
I don't feel fine.
But they got that part of the song where nobody knows what the fuck they're saying, but everybody wants to sing along. So they be like,
that's my favorite when you start making up the words to a song because you don't know what the fuck they are. That's the best.
I do this shit all the time.
And then
my
you
favorite,
figure out what it really is. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. If you do karaoke at some bar, some place, you're bound to experience this if you do it enough. You put on Garth Brooks' "Friends in Low Places," and they only know the fucking chorus, dude. They don't know the verse, so they're like,
"What's this? No, what's this? Blame it all on my roots.
You got it.
I showed up in boots and ruined your black tie affair. The last one to know, the last one to show. I was the last one you thought you'd see there. But I saw the surprise and the fear in his eyes when I took his glass of champagne and I toasted you and said, honey, we may be through, but you'll never hear me complain. Why? Because I got friends.
Dude.
Boom.
Low places, man. Low places. But you know, when you're in a bar and that song comes on, you hear people singing it, like all the verses get slurred together, dude. Sure. Like it's all one long word, one long drunken slur. But once the chorus comes on, everyone enunciates that shit, and they know exactly what the fuck they're saying.
You know, you can spot the first drunk in every bar in the South. In every bar in the South, you can spot who gets drunk first because they'll yell out, "Play Freebird!"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. And I was usually the guy that screams, "Play Freebird."
You know what's fucked up is I've played some live shows in my day with my Get Fiddle. I was in the Navy band when I was on the Reagan, right? On a cruise. I was on the ship's band, dude. Big fucking deal. Friends with the command master chief and shit. And there was always that fucking guy, Pimp. Play Freebird. I always responded, bitch, I don't even know how to play that song. And mostly it's because of people like you asking me to play Freebird. I'm going to play Simple Man instead.
Simple Man's awesome.
Yeah. I still don't know how to play
told
Freebird.
me when I was young, sit beside me, my only son. I was listening to Skinner this morning, but I was listening to Tuesday's Gone.
Yeah.
My baby's gone. Skinner was some bad motherfuckers, man.
I like Simple Man though, because the sentiment behind that song actually it makes a lot of sense to me now that I'm an older person, right? It's just that, dude, to lead a simple life, man, the world is so fucking complicated. You don't gotta be the smartest person. You don't gotta be the best or most beautiful fucking person. You'll probably be happier leading a simple life, and that's how I feel anyway. Like fucking. Have a nice group of friends, you know. Don't worry about.
D went black and white, now he's Mr. Deep over there.
No, I'm just saying like that. I love that song because that's how I feel. I feel like that's sage advice. Like, don't overcomplicate your life. Don't forget to be happy. You know.
Yeah, don't forget to be happy. Don't be happy.
As I'm over here all monochromatic and depressed and shit.
Don't worry.
Don't forget to be happy, guys.
Don't
forget to be super saturated.
Don't worry, be happy now.
Whatever happened? Whatever.
I don't know.
I think he killed himself.
I think he did actually.
Really? Oh,
I have no fucking clue.
You had me going, dude.
I do think he did.
What?
Hold on, man.
Well, that'd be fucked up for him singing that song.
Oh my gosh, I can't.
Don't. He was singing that when he was tied the news.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
He may have did kill himself. I don't fucking know. I think the most ironic death in the world is the dude that created the Segway, drove his off of a fucking cliff and died. Yeah, I always thought that was so fucking funny.
Jesus.
I mean, it's not funny that he died, but he died on a Segway.
Oh no, that dude ain't dead, dude.
What dude he did?
I think the guy that wrote that song.
Oh yeah.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Really?
Might got the wrong guy.
There's no way he killed himself. There's no way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like.
That would be too fucking ironic.
I know.
That'd be just too much to handle, man. Too hard to handle now.
If that dude kills himself, what hope do we have?
I know, right?
It was written by Bobby McFerrin.
Yeah.
And he's not dead. He's 68 years old. Not dead according to Wiki anyway.
One more year, man.
So fucking huge.
One more year.
That song made him so much money. You know, it doesn't matter if he was a one-hit wonder or not. That song made that motherfucker a millionaire.
Yeah, because like fucking cruise ships were playing it and using it on. Like,
they use it on that fucking bass fish that everybody bought that song.
Yeah.
That take me to the river, drop me in the water.
So gay.
Yeah. That's fucked up. So anyways, do have a $45 stream go. That was the actual stream go. And look, if the highest tip gets a beautiful piece of Muhammad art that D drew.
Oh, you want to see the art again? You want to see it?
That was way better.
You want to see my brilliance on display?
It
is. This is only probably the best thing I've ever drawn, but
say something.
It's Muhammad, and I spelled Muhammad wrong on purpose because I'm edgy.
Yeah,
as fuck.
You got some child brides in the background. It's nice.
Yeah, those are the child brides to Muhammad.
Yeah, they're screaming.
That shall fuck with that children.
They don't have much to worry about though, because he's got a very small penis.
And
that's why he can only have sex with children, dude. That's why.
Why is that one little African kid over to himself with his fucking fucked up Jerry curls?
No, that's the screaming. Like they're so scared that their hair is like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like like that. No, that's not happening.
Yeah, some fucking signed ass. Beautiful art right here.
Some great Muhammad doodling.
If you want to profit off of somebody fucking talking shit about Muhammad, I'm down with it.
Absolutely. But you got a tip, and we received none so far. Don't mean we won't, but I'm just saying. Also, remember there is a post show. I don't know who's gonna join me, if these guys are gonna join me or not.
I'm gonna have to pee, dude.
Well, that's okay. I'm gonna have to go in there and jerk off right after this, where I can be relaxed. We don't really get a lot of people in the post show, but if they want to watch it, that's fine, because it's what we do it for. We do it for the patrons and whoever.
It's gonna be really good though, because I'm gonna be there. It's gonna be the best.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Tremendous.
And Luna's gonna poop on camera. Yeah. Luna pooping, the looping. I gotta admit, dude, I woke up this morning, my leg was hurting really bad, so I hit the tea a lot before the show. I mean, I drank this like 4 glasses because I wanted to kill the pain, and now I'm really fucked up.
I'm glad you're fucked up, dude. I'm glad you are fucked up now.
I'm really fucking high, and I blame Luna.
Huh?
Yeah.
I mean, you said that like you're trying to kill the pain, and I thought of Evanescence.
Yeah, I thought you meant more of like an emotional.
Physical fucking thing. Evanescence was badass though.
One time, Amy Lee was performing and a bird shit right in her mouth, and I felt awful.
Her fucking eyeballs though are so goddamn hot. Her eyeballs. I want to rip her eyes out of her head, lick them.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry. The best of Amy Lee better include her performance with Korn.
Yeah,
and that MTV Unplugged album.
That was great, man.
I love that performance. It was great.
Yeah, the Freak on a Leash, like her fucking vocals in that just rocked. Oh my fucking god. The fact that like they did that shit live, that was just fucking live, dude.
Yeah.
It was like, we're gonna jam. And that MTV Unplugged album, the taiko drums, dude. The Japanese fucking taiko drum ensemble was ridiculous. Just top notch.
I used to like the vocalist. I miss the Unplugged series from MTV.
Yeah, there's only a few more bands I feel like I would really want to see do that though, because I mean we got some fucking great ones.
Legendary shit.
I'm just gonna say Alice in Chains Unplugged is my favorite Unplugged of all time, and anyone else can kiss my ass.
Yeah,
I'm with you, dude. But that, like, I always get kind of heartbroken when I watch that shit, because you can see that shit in Lane Staley's eyes. Like, that dude is fucking fucked.
I've talked to Lane's mom a few times. She's a really sweet lady. Her name's Nancy. And but yeah, like I'm a fucking huge Allison. Dude, I got Alice in Chains tattooed on my fucking chest. Like I'm real about this shit.
Real. So real, you put the ink in your skin.
So real.
Man in a box.
I'm down with it, dude. I sort of fanboyed the fuck out for many a year thinking about Lane Staley and Jerry Cantrell, like their relationship and how they fucking put a whole bunch of awesome music together. Yeah, it's kind of like I like their new guy though. You've heard the new guy, right?
Will get shit on, but he's no Lane. That's never gonna happen. But he's fucking great. I mean, if anyone were to step into the shoes, I'd want it to be him. And I like the 3 albums that have come out since Lane's death. So I mean, I think he's a great vocalist.
Yeah, Black Gives Way to Blue gives me fucking chills, dude.
Dude, check it. Fucking Black
shit. Oh, dude, you got it right there. Oh shit. Yeah. No, dude. That's legit.
That's my favorite one I got.
Dude, that album cuts me deep, dude.
It's heavy. It really, because like, all right, Alice in Chains was also my father's favorite band. So Black Gives Way to Blue was the first album that came out after Lane's and my father's death, and that's why I thought it was like kind of perfect for me to put.
Well, that's understandable.
Like for me, like Black Gives Way to Blue, that song, like Jerry Cantrell singing those lyrics, knowing like what it was about, kind of like a send off to someone who meant a lot to him.
Yeah,
dude, I don't think I could, like, the strength that Jerry Cantrell had, like, emotionally, and like being able to do such a great rendition of that song, or whatever, he recorded that song very well. Man, I don't think I could get through singing a song like that about somebody that I lost, you know. I think I would probably get broke up every single word. Like, I start singing it, probably not be able to finish.
Yeah.
It's Elton John playing piano on that song.
Really?
Yeah.
I love Elton John.
Yeah, I like Elton John too.
Tiny dance in my head. I love that fucking song. If you're talking about good music now, I don't know if you agree or disagree. I always was a Soundgarden fan.
I like Soundgarden. They're not my biggest like grunge era band, but I like them. Chris Cornell was a fucking amazing singer. I like this Audio Slave shit too.
Won't you come?
Have you watched the music video to that song recently?
Yes. Trippy.
Dude, that music video is fucking ridiculous.
Yes. It really is. It really is. It's fucking crazy, dude. It's crazy as the fuck.
Yes, it is.
As the fuck can be crazy.
The fuck.
The fuck. So here's me. Okay, I'm gonna see how. I'm gonna see if we're on the same line of taste here. Pearl Jam or Nirvana.
I would pick Nirvana over Pearl Jam, but I love Pearl Jam. Don't get me wrong. I fucking love Pearl Jam.
Die then, because Pearl Jam is better than Nirvana.
You know what?
Don't know about that.
I have to go Nirvana too, just because, like, I understand like the music is pretty simplistic, but it's also really unique. You know,
it's very simplistic. But don't get me wrong, Nirvana's great, but Pearl Jam, man, their music was way more complicated, way more deep, had way more depth to it. I really did. Their stories, it was. Jeremy, fuck. Jeremy,
but fuck that guy's voice. I'm sorry, I can't.
His fucking voice.
That's what I will punch you. Sound like that, dude.
His voice is amazing.
Spoken.
If you're making fun of that Jeremy Spoken, I will leave the show right now.
No, you know what?
I love the song, but I get the point people make about because if you watch him, he does this thing where he tightens up his lips like around his teeth.
And
like
it sounds amazing.
Sure, okay, but it is silly.
It's not silly.
It's not silly. No, it's not silly. All right, it's not silly. In fact, it's iconic. Like that is you cannot mistake who the fuck is singing that song, right?
Sure.
That is a singular style. No one else has really tried to fucking copy, as far as I know.
Oh,
probably
bullshit.
for good reason. Who sounds like
I'm gonna give it to you straight up. I'm gonna get Creed.
Okay, there's a band called Tantric, and their singer sounds almost just like Eddie Vedder.
Creed,
you're right though. No, you're right. Like with arms wide open. I'll give you everything. Arms wide open. Like,
okay, that's another one. Stone Temple Pilots. They have that one song where I thought for the longest time it was a fucking Pearl Jam song. Yeah, something I don't remember anymore. But he sounds just like Eddie Vedder in that fucking song.
Oh gosh. Yeah. You're gonna kill me. I like Eddie Vedder.
I like Eddie Vedder.
I like him too, man.
Pearl Jam does that the most, though.
I do. Like, I actually love Pearl Jam. But if you're asking me Nirvana or Pearl Jam, I'm sorry, I'm definitely picking Nirvana.
So you're gonna pick the very simple music over music with depth. Okay.
It may be like simple. What do you want to call it?
But it doesn't have much depth.
It might be compositionally fucking simplistic.
The lyrics doesn't really have depth.
There's a lot more depth to it. Yeah, they do.
Not really.
That wasn't a heart-shaped box.
Rate me, dude. Fucking rate me. Heart-shaped box is another great song. Yeah.
Name another one.
Yeah, I love that song.
A million of those songs.
No. Name another song where the lyrics have a lot of depth to it.
Marijuana. He's talking about licking the inside of an asshole. It's deep.
See, my point has been made.
Assholes are deep. That's
heart-shaped box.
Whole tongue in there.
Heart-shaped box is a fucking amazing song, but it's really their only song with.
All right, what about Something in the Way?
It doesn't do it for me.
Well, Pearl Jam doesn't do it for me.
Pearl Jam did it. But now, actually, they're not like my favorite band or anything. Because I wasn't the biggest fan of grunge, to be honest with you. I like some grunge, but there's a reason why it only lasted for a minute.
You know you're right.
Grunge could make a comeback, dude.
I don't know if it could make maybe in some new form.
Yeah.
But I love grunge is absolutely my favorite genre of music.
Well, it can also bleed into a lot of other things too. I think you could say that it merges pretty well. Like some of the stuff that even Korn is sort of like grungy in some of their songs as well. Like it doesn't have to be like straight up grunge. It can be more diverse than that. But I think the sound that grunge goes for can be incorporated in a lot of different ways into many different.
Okay. Well, we're in the last 10 minutes, so we're gonna take questions, Q&A time, and also tip. Please tip. I need tips. I am broke as fuck, and I need food. I need cigarettes. I need hookers.
Well, I need to pee. I need to pee really fucking bad, dude.
Eddie never wants you to tip.
And there's gonna be a post show after this. If you're $3 and above Patreon, you will get the link on Patreon in your Patreon inbox. Yeah. So if you got questions, please ask now, or Luna will forever hold your peace.
That is a really good point. You will never duplicate the personalities that came from grunge.
Definitely.
And you never would want to.
You know, that reminds me of something Jerry Cantrell said. He was asked one time during some kind of interview, I think it was for a magazine or something, and people were like, well, what do you think about other people trying to copy your style? Like they're going towards this grunge thing, it's picking up, and other people are trying to emulate you. And he's like, nah, man, it's all about the fingers and the wood. You know, it's like he's not concerned about people stealing his style because, you know, when he picks up a guitar and he plays something, like you can tell that it's him. And that's true. I think most
Jerry Cantrell does not get enough credit. He's a fucking godly guitarist. And like when people bring up guitar greats, they almost never bring up Jerry Cantrell, but I bring him the fuck up because Jerry Cantrell is a brilliant fucking guitarist.
Oh yeah. And he's got a signature style, you know, like, I don't know. I've been playing guitar for many a year, and I've listened to a lot of different guitarists. I've been fascinated with like different styles of play. And I know that I can tell when someone else is playing the guitar. I can tell when it's Joe Satriani. I can tell when it's Steve Vai. I can tell when it's Jerry Cantrell or Randy Rhoads, or like, I know when somebody's playing that shit. I can pick up on the subtle nuances of like, that's how their fingers meet the wood. Like Jerry Cantrell was trying to say in that interview, like it's kind of like a fingerprint or a signature style. So you're right. You can't duplicate that. There will never be another Jerry Cantrell playing those songs like he did way before, or as he's doing now.
Exactly. My dick.
Dude, my dick hurts real bad. I'm going to go pee right now. There better be a fucking question for me when I come back.
Well, you better hurry up because we ain't got but like 6 minutes.
Ask me something profound, motherfuckers. I'll be right back.
Okay. I need to see some tips. Bird flu, you're on the clock. High Pot's on the clock. Lamorte's on the clock. Yeah, you three are on the clock. Bunny's on the clock. It doesn't matter if Bunny pays or not.
Yoko Ono.
Oh no, Yoko. Send Shiro's on the clock, whatever the fuck his name is.
Excuse me.
And Bird Flu's on the clock twice, by the way. Yes, he has to do double whammy.
If you ask what the clock is, that's a double clock right there.
Yeah, but Bird Flu knows what the clock is, but I just put him on twice because Bird Flu is a fucking OCD motherfucker. He always tips $15, nothing more. Sometimes I have to make him do it more than once, so I get more than $15. But anyways, I'm desperate today for money too, so I had to pay the internet bill, and it was $214 fucking dollars.
Hallelujah, Jesus.
Yes,
remember, people, you can get that Muhammad picture. It's the same for nothing. This is same. You get to support the show, and you get a Muhammad picture.
Also, I'll tell you what. If I make the stream go, then I will send the link to every Patreon, $1 and above, today only. It's usually $3 and above, but if I make the $45 stream go, I will send every Patreon, $1 and above, the post show link. Now, usually only lasts us 30 minutes. Sometimes it lasts longer, but most of the time, only 30 minutes. But we have a little fun. So, what do you guys think of Imagine Dragons?
I've got an opinion now that my dick doesn't fucking hurt anymore.
Give us your opinion.
My opinion is that they suck. No, I'm kidding. They are very technically proficient in how they play the guitar, but I don't think they play it creatively. Like that song, what is it, Through the Fire and Flames, where they just play it like really extremely fucking fast. It's like, okay, you can play a lot of notes really fast, but I'm not entertained by that. I enjoy something that emotes something. I want the guitar to make me feel things. And when you just play the guitar extremely fucking fast, I'm impressed that you can do that, but it doesn't make me feel anything.
What about Buckethead? Because Buckethead can do the fast shredding shit, but he also is very emotional. He can take his time and shit too.
I'd have to evaluate some of the stuff that you might be referencing. Like, you could probably send me some clips, and I would probably have a better formulated opinion. I'm not saying you can't play extremely fast and not emote things. I think you certainly can. But I think it would take like a masterful guitarist to be able to play that extraordinarily fast and actually emote something. That would be, I think, like a signature of like, I am the best at what I do. I can play like 1,000,000 beats per second, this fucking riff, and also stab you in the heart at the same time.
Yeah.
Hold up, somebody's in here to say, what's going on? Oh shit!
Something's going on. Something's going down right now.
It's a drug deal, dude. They're dealing meth. Someone call the FBI.
Show us the
I got a certified letter. My mom had to sign for it.
Very
Probably being
important.
sued.
Those are always scary, man. Maybe it's just Ted Cruz trying to get a vote. Wait, you live in Mississippi.
If it's bad,
Yeah, that's me.
Seriously though, Ted Cruz is sending out like certified mail and shit, making people think they owe the government money to like send him money so that he doesn't lose to Beto O'Rourke.
Can you just die, Ted Cruz? Can you just fucking, wherever you are, can you just fucking die? Thanks.
You know, we were on with Magog a few days ago, or was it last week? And he was like sort of like taken aback by how much I hate Ted Cruz. But yeah, like there is a lot of Ted Cruz hate.
He's the Zodiac killer.
He is. I have that shirt, dude. I have that shirt. I'm not even fucking with you. Oh Jesus. But yeah, he was sending that fucking mail to people, and that's just.
Have you seen that video where like they put his face next to a picture of Kevin from The Office, and then they showed it to him at a rally?
I'm being sued.
What?
Are you, man? What are you being sued for this time?
Bills.
Oh.
Is it one of those? This is your final notice.
That's the PayPal shit. You know, I got over $7,000 for the money.
Fuck that person.
Yeah. So.
That's the way it is, man. That's the way it is. This fucking.
So I got some
doggy
tips.
dog and shit.
I got one $15 tip from Bird Flu. Motherfucker, I told you twice. Anyways, he said, hey, Dirty. He wants me to sing this. Hey, Dirty, baby, I got your money. Don't you worry. I say, hey, Dirty. Okay. Now you got to do it another. You got to do it one more time.
Baby, I got your money.
No, he's got a tip one more time.
That one more time.
The $15.
Well, at this point, is he not the brand new owner of this fucking?
No, because I didn't make the stream go. I had to make the stream go.
You have to make the stream go.
That was the rule.
I thought you said the highest. The highest.
No, I said the highest tip, but I have to make the stream go.
Look, I will add shit to this if you guys want me to. I will.
Yeah, you will win that picture. You will win that picture, but I have to make the stream go $45, and the highest tip wins it. Now, if I make above $45, that's fine. But the highest tip after that wins the fucking thing, and it's almost over with because it's actually supposed to be over with. It's 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
But I'll go an extra 5 minutes to see if we make any more tips. I got a $5 tip also from Ryan himself. No, I'm wrong.
I'm no longer sad.
I gotta go to Streamlabs. This is weird. I go to Streamlabs. I'll probably have to sign in, give a urine sample, blood sample, and because
put in your social security number and your blood type and all that shit.
I got a $10 tip from Ryan himself. Just paying some rent. Tip Pimpmunk or the puppy gets it. Tip Pimpmunk or the puppy gets it. That's funny. That's funny. So, I got another $15 tip from Bird Flu. It's tricky to rock a rhyme, That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. That's okay. So we made the stream go.
So that means I get to give this to somebody?
Bird Flu wants it. Bird Flu gets it because he gave $30.
All right. Make some special recommendations.
Yeah.
If you have special recommendations.
And you can message
me one more time.
You can message me your address, and I will give the address to D, and he will send that to you. Well, there you go.
If there are any customizations that you would like to this, let it be known. Tell Pimp. Pimp will tell me. Stay in the chat now. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'll even make the dick longer if you want me to.
Anything. All right, so. We also made the stream go, and I said today only, if I make the stream go, I would send the post show link to every Patreon, $1 and above. It's usually just $3 and above, but today $1 gets it too. But that's today only. That's today only. So I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and end. We thank you for watching, guys. It's been an awesome fucking show today. You've been great. All of you want to go on the post show with me?
I'll be there, man.
Luna?
I'll try to if I can.
She said, "Fuck you, Pimp. I ain't gonna be there."
I got an appointment.
Sing it. You're supposed to say, "I'll be there. I'll be there."
Yeah.
No. Okay. She tried. Huh?
That is an old school song, man. Who sang that?
It is.
Shit?
And that's the vibe, right?
No.
When you feel like being quiet, when you want to speak your mind, I will listen. That shit.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Is that the shit? I don't know. That's how I Will Be Here by some fuck. I don't remember.
Anyways, I'm going to end this show. I usually create the link already, but I'm going to go create the link to the post show, and I will give it about 5-10 minutes. I will send it over to your Patreon inbox, and then we'll start it up. Of course, I'm gonna give everybody time to pee and maybe grab a drink or whatever. And
I'm gonna grab some burgers.
Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you on the post show.
Later.
Pimp is gay.